Okay, my friends, welcome back to Resident Evil. So, we are still in the tunnels and we have a bunch of things to take care of. So let's basically jump right in and see what we can do here. I do think that I want to switch out my shotgun for something else. Maybe it's just going to be the standard handgun. We have a crap ton of bullets for that. So why don't we? Yeah, that's essentially the question here. Why don't we? Let me combine that real quick and then we'll run towards where we need to be. So we need to make use of that cylinder that we picked up in that last episode. If I'm not mistaken, it should be right through this door. Back in the this kind of elevator area. And also guys, it pains me to tell you the following, but I think it's safe to say that now we're kind of homing in on the end here. When it comes to Resident Evil, not really too many areas to take care of in this game. Yeah, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot by now telling you how many episodes it's going to be, but it's not really that many anymore. So the cylinder is required over here, but before we interact with that, we'll have to, yeah, just first of all solve this thing first. What you basically have to do is just hit A repeatedly until those symbols align right there. Let me turn it so that I can actually see it. That is not quite it. One more should do. Okay, there we go. So it's 4, 2, 3, 1. Gotta keep that in mind. And now, probably want to combine those two exactly. So we place that down, and we'll press 1, of course. So what was it? 4, 2, 3, 1? Or was it 4, 3, 2, 1? Oh no, that totally was the right button order there. So this now sends up an elevator. Of course we're gonna jump on that as soon as possible here. Let me very quickly rethink those. Is there anything that I need? Anything that I'd like to bring along? Almost don't really think so. So in that case, we're just gonna step on it, interact with it, and write this fucker down. Write it all the way.
Jill.
Oh,
Barry?
Barry.
Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
Alright, here we go. I love how the whole loading sequences don't really work with an elevator, because it's just an empty fucking elevator. But I mean, that's like the nice part about it too, because you can
What the hell
laugh a
is
little
that
bit about
sound?
how stupid it is.
Could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Yeah, moments like this I never really got in this game. It's just whenever you team up, whenever you find somebody that could potentially help you, it's always like, hey, let's split up. I'm gonna stay here, you're gonna explore this area. This happens like 3 or 4 times throughout the fucking game, and it's not like they ever learn from it. Like, Jill goes off, gets attacked by a snake, and then the next situation where she could potentially say, hey Barry, why don't you come with me? She's just like, nah, whatever, I can do this. I mean, we gotta cut her some slack for that, but I mean, I wouldn't. I totally would not. So now here comes a very interesting bit, because this thing is there again. You might remember that from the cabin in the woods not too many episodes ago, and the whole. Let me think about this real quick. I don't think we need to use that lever just yet. Instead, I'm gonna go over here maybe. Or where do I need to go again? I gotta really think about this. This fucking tunnel is a maze. while at the same time it's not really, because it's actually kind of fucking simple. But yeah, what I was trying to say is that I think I was gonna say that yeah, we've seen her before in the cabin of the woods, and now she's back here, and there's actually a pretty interesting side story connected to her, and I will try to explain that as much as possible once we get to it. I might not be able to, like right from the top of my head right now, but I'll most certainly give it a shot. So what's the last item here? All very useful so far. Okay, we'll gladly also take that additional ammo, and now all we gotta take care of, once Jill decides to jump down, goddammit, we gotta work with this crate right here and just push it on that little elevator or just transporter thing over there, because I don't really think that it is actually an elevator, but I am very much lacking a word for what it does or what it is. So now that we have the crate on there, we'll hit this button right here, or just work with this panel, I guess. Device for transporting materials, and start it up. So now this sends the crate all the way down to where we first left the elevator, and we'll now have to go all the way back. Because actually in that crate is something very useful, something we definitely want. So it's once again going to be dodging some monster weirdo here, although I shouldn't say that, especially when we then later get to the background story of this monster. I don't know. I don't think it's really fair to call her that and be mean to her, because yeah, she really did not or does not deserve such a harsh judgment. God damn it. Moshedpotatoez always being vague about things when he plays Resident Evil. Aren't you pissed off by that? But that's part of the game, man. So stop yelling at me, Mom. No, but okay. Now, oh, what's happening? Barry, you son of a bitch. What's he up to now? There's something very fishy about him. You might have realized that already in the residence, but Barry is maybe not who he seems, or who he usually was. So weird stuff going on. For now, we'll basically just neglect that and work with this crate some more. Because actually back here in the corner there is a, well, what would you call that even? Like a machine to crush things with, like a trash disposal kind of thing. And we'll push the crate in there, and then we can destroy the crate using this. Da 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 da. Zelda sounds in Resident Evil games. Maybe not so much. But yeah, totally, that is now destroyed, and that will give us, oh, you can maybe already make it out. Probably not. It looks like a rocket launcher, and that's what I first thought it was. But it is actually a broken flamethrower. Not really too exciting, but I mean, regardless, it's definitely useful, and also once again very essential for winning this game. So you do definitely want to pick that up, even if it seems very useless and kind of stupid. But it's definitely an item you want to pick up. Now, the problem with this whole monster situation here is that her, and yes, I can already kind of go out and say that it is a she, you cannot kill her. At least, not that easily. You can shoot at her and she's just gonna get stunned or whatever, but I'm not gonna try that because it's not really worth it. Instead, we'll now interact with this lever that we ignored not too long ago, and that's gonna do something to that door over there that we're now gonna essentially sprint towards. Also those herbs, those herbs would be fucking nice, but I don't have the time right now. So, yeah, the puzzle here was just placing down the broken flamethrower and then escaping through the door, leaving the monster behind, unharmed and happy. Not even happy, probably sad, to be completely honest. And here we'll soon, I think, find some more things, and I can maybe then go into detail, and believe me, I'm putting detail in air quotes right here, on the overall background story to her. But you might, let's see, yeah, you might be able to like already kind of guess that she was actually kind of living down here, and almost, it seems like a little trapped, and very, very much alone. Oh god, there's snakes. There's fucking snakes. And I gotta run because I don't want to get poisoned at all. So please, Jill. Can they come up here? I hope not. I really fucking hope not. So there's a jewelry box there. We'll definitely pick that up. Thank you very much. And anything else in this general vicinity? Bed is still warm, so yeah, she was actually sleeping here. And anything else we can interact with? Family photo. Family photo. Anything over here? Herbs. Oh, that's awfully nice of them. That's actually kind of useful right now. I will probably pick this up, because we should be able to access a what's this one? Is it a blue one? Because in that case, I wouldn't. Yeah, wouldn't even bother. All right, now let us leave this forsaken place using this ladder right here. And then I think I'm safe to now kind of start my whole little story about her, that monster that we just saw. We don't really have all the background information yet, but I mean, it's as good a time as any, so it's probably in our best interest to now just basically get that out of the way. So her, that is actually Lisa Trevor, and you might have heard the name Trevor before throughout this game. There's, for example, a George Trevor. That's the one that was trapped down where we found the medal of the, what is it, eagle, I think, at. And yeah, Lisa Trevor is the daughter of George Trevor, and George Trevor, of course, being the one that designed this mansion and the one that Spencer wanted to get rid of, just because he was afraid that George might go out and reveal Spencer's secret of like there being a laboratory in the mansion or underneath the mansion. And let's very quickly check this out. There's something nice in here, a stone ring. Oh, and a picture and notes. That might reveal some more, so let me maybe continue once we've dealt with this. Something written on the back. So, progenitor virus administered to Jessica. Then Lisa, that's the one. That's the one. Type B virus administered. Positive but delayed fusion. Yeah. George terminated. Journal left by someone. Feel dizzy after that shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake, not my real mom. Same face, but different inside. I have to find Mom, have to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away. Because Mom's sad when I meet her without her face. November blah, from inside the box, send of mommy, maybe true mother there, and so on, and so on. So, the whole background story to this is now that, basically, Spencer, so the owner of this mansion, invited, George Trevor's daughter and, wife over to the mansion, and then essentially, yeah, trapped George to take care of him and kidnapped both his daughter and his wife, and then yeah, administered a virus on both of them, and the mom actually died because of that. And Lisa is now still living. That's the one that we just met down there, and yeah, she's still running around looking for her mom, and she's like torn off the masks that the scientists would use in order to make her think that her mom was still around, and she's now wearing those. So that's why her face is all distorted and weird, because she's actually just like putting masks on top of her own face. And that's, I think, all I can say and all I want to say, unless I still can think of something, but I don't really know yet. So let's leave this mansion, or not even mansion, but cabin here, and carry on with things. Yes, we are back out here, and yes, we will have to run all the way back to the mansion, and then very soon it's actually going to be time to call it a day once again. Didn't really get as much done as I wanted, but still, I'm feeling very happy with our progress here. Hopefully I didn't miss anything when it comes to that story back then regarding Lisa, Trevor, and her terrible, terrible fate. But yeah, that's essentially why I was not really happy with calling her like a monster and evil and what have you, because her fate is actually quite dramatic, and it almost, like, just thinking about that makes me really sad, because yeah, like, she was so innocent, and just because her father got involved with this crazy ass umbrella shit, yeah, she had to suffer for that, and is still suffering. And the funny thing is that actually she is supposed to be almost invincible because of her virus. She had a very, well, I guess you could say positive, well, at least positive in the eye of umbrella scientists, yeah, mutation. So the virus really adapted in her and like made her stronger and almost invincible. So she's really hard to kill, and yeah, just that makes it even more terrible when you really think about it, because she can't just kill herself and escape the whole thing. But yeah, well, now since we're done with the overall courtyard and cabin and tunnel situation, we can now take that lovely stone and metal object again. We don't need that anymore, at least not in that position right there. Instead, we'll bring it with us and now open a very cool and significant door actually in the main hall of the mansion. And we did definitely see it before, but I don't really think that we ever interacted with it. So we'll definitely get that out of the way and then probably end the episode, so that we can next time carry on and head towards the last area of the game. Yes, that's right. I just said that. I know you're all sad about it, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen. But maybe to, yeah, calm you down a little bit right here, since you're obviously upset, maybe we'll do another Resident Evil game after this. If you'd like to see that, definitely let me know, because that is totally something I would do. So we'll use the first one right here. It perfectly fits in there. Then we use the other one. Perfectly fits in here, thus opening the door. And we hear a scream and a chain. And if you've paid attention to the game so far, you already know that that is once again Lisa Trevor. That's her, yeah, the noise you always hear whenever you're about to encounter her. Always this yell of agony, and then a chain. And since we're now essentially going to end it right here, I will very quickly grab a few things that we're going to need for the next bit then. Probably those two medals. They're going to come in handy next time. Where is it? Eagle of the, medal of the eagle, not eagle of the medal, Jesus. Anything else though? maybe not so much right now. The handgun should still be fine for the next bit. I think there is a save point down here, but I might be totally mistaken, in which case I'd be a little upset, because I would very much like to save, but I could have sworn that there was a save point around here. So let me very quickly go back up. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe we'll have to go to the dining hall now. Or what is over here in that little... Oh, there it is actually. There's the typewriter. I knew it. That's a little weird spot, isn't it? Because you totally cannot make it out. But anyways, we'll definitely save right now. Then I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And next time, we'll go all the way down to this, this very last part of the game. And that's gonna then be another few episodes. So, as I said, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're looking forward to the next one. Guys, have a great day, and goodbye.